welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's reading is going to be what does 2023 hold for me? Okay, so before I get started into each pile, I wanted to let you know what I did for the cards. I chose I asked whom you'll be spending the most time with, and then I chose some zodiac signs. How work will go, and I chose some tarot for that, and also how your work will go, and also how your money will go as well, which I again pulled tarot. And then what does love hold for me? I pulled some angel love oracle cards, or romance. I think it was romance. And then what to watch out for, I just pulled some of my cards. And then blessings to look out for and not miss. I pulled the blessing cards for that because I felt it was fitting. And then I pulled some charms to look out, what to look out for, to let you know if you're on the right path and so forth. So here's your piles, okay? I pulled the charms beforehand because I have them in a different thing right now. I'm just trying it out, and it gets really loud on the computer. So now I just do it beforehand. But it saves time anyways. So either way, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1's ring you get to choose from is the eye and the moon, but we're going to just call it the eye one. I got these for Christmas. They're so cute. And then the sun card. Ring. Ring. And then the moon card, pile 3. So these are charms that come with them for each pile and the cards, like I said. So you go ahead and you choose your pile. Description, in the description box below, there will be timestamps for your pile. Some of the messages are going to be longer than others, mainly because the cards got pulled and I could feel a lot coming from each pile. So we're going to have a very fulfilled year. But either way, and then I also am going, if I need to, if I have to, I need confirmation or something or so forth, I also have a bunch of cards here to choose from because, I don't know which deck to use right away because some things use different cards, I forgot what else I was going to say. But thank you very much for all of my new subscriptions. Bye, Beebs. I'll see you later. She hears the birds, and she thinks she can reach them through here for some reason. She's 10 years old, and she still wants to hunt. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, thank you for all your subscriptions, and all of your likes and your comments, and thank you for the people that have been sticking with me while I've been going through, going through some transformations with a lot of work and sleep scheduling and a lot of things just changing in general. I just wanted to say thank you very much for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for being patient with me on my videos and so forth. But here, I really hope you guys like this video because I kind of worked really hard on it, and I don't know, I was really excited and I felt really drawn to do it. I was going to do it the other day, but I got food poisoning, which I've never had, so that was a fun experiment. And 31 years old, and that was the first time I got food poisoning. I still can't believe that either. But either way, so now I'm just going to move on, and I'll meet you at your pile. So see you there. I think I'll put these over here for now. That's interesting. Alright, and then these are the ones that were... Right, so this one here, and then these two. This one was first, and this was second. And then... Oh, this was that one. Right then. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose this eye ring in the moon, then this is your card. I mean, your pile, your card. All right, right before I get into it, I just wanted to say this is the pile that has some of it's straightforward, like straight to the point, and some of it is just fucking beautiful. So go for you. All right, we're gonna start off with, of course, what I originally said, which is whom you'll be spending the most time with in 2023. So, like I said, I pulled zodiac cards. Well, I pulled Moonology, and those are the ones that I use the most for my zodiac cards. But there's also a lot of advice that comes with it, so I want to read that for you as well for you. Read it as well for you. So, the most you'll be spending time with is Pisces, Taurus, and an Aries. So your back of the deck was believe in the impossible, because I feel like that is something that you're going to start truly doing, is believing the impossible when it comes to something. And also I think when it comes to yourself as well. Don't let your past hold you back. So there might be something actually coming back from your past that might try to get you in their clutches or something. And then you have a fiery climax approaches with an Aries. Prosperity lies ahead with a Taurus. I'm like seeing you working with a Taurus, doing something with a Taurus and making money at it. I see sex with an Aries. Meditate and contemplate. I feel like that's going to happen with a Pisces. I feel like there's somebody that's actually like a Pisces that may teach you things that, or open up your mind to things that you didn't think about before. You have to take time to breathe out, which I heard anxiety attacks, so you might want to look into breathing techniques to help with anxiety and changing thought processes so it doesn't bother you so much. And then expect powerful change. So I do think there's going to be a big change, a very big change happening in 2023 for you. And I do feel like it has something to do with a Taurus with money, an Aries with having sex, or just something passionate happening, maybe even an argument, but I do feel like it's sex. And then I do feel like a Pisces will be teaching you or mentoring you, maybe even giving you some kind of an idea to move forward with. They could be giving you advice on something that you've been struggling with for a while. Okay, when it comes to your work, only one card came out, which was the High Priestess, which I thought was very interesting because I feel like you could be either a tarot reader or do something that involves your intuition, something spiritual. But I think it's a side hustle. I don't think it's something you do as a career. I think you may have you could have a part-time job or a full-time job. That's where you spend a lot of your time at. But I feel like, I don't know, I just heard it's a waste because you have this power, you have this intuition that you should be sharing with others. And it's interesting because I'm being drawn to the light and the dark. I feel like you could be a gray witch, or you could be just, you could be someone that just knows how to balance out your light and your darkness. I do feel like you also see without seeing. I don't know where that is from, but I feel like you can, you're a psychic. I feel like you're definitely some sort of a psychic, a very powerful one. And I keep hearing you're wasting it. Maybe you're not doing anything with it. But I do feel like in 2023, you will most definitely be into your power far more than you've ever been. And I feel like with that power, you start realizing things that you really want to change about your life. I also feel like somebody may go through a huge, a transformation, I don't know, I just kind of see somebody that dressed one way, looked one way before, and they've changed it completely up. It's like they're changing their look, changing how they, but I think it's more for comfort than it was before. I don't know. That's for somebody. When it comes to, okay, but also when it comes to your job, so I feel like I'm hearing either you're going to get a new promotion, which you also do have a card down here saying you could get a promotion in the job that you're in, or you're developing a new career trait. And like, I feel like as you develop this new career trait, it actually brings you to a new career trait. It brings you to a new I'm seeing somebody like just leaving their job, their full-time job, and going full-time with this side hustle. I feel like actually they kind of needed more time in order to do it, or excuse me, or they needed I feel like they need more time. It's like the time they don't feel like they have enough time because they work a full-time job, and then they come home and they don't have the energy to do that because they're also doing, keeping up with their household and they're cleaning. I heard stop coming up with excuses and just do it. But I'm also seeing somebody getting some sort of promotion, some kind of like showing interest in something, and a manager remembering this and giving you some sort of promotion or some sort of a like there's something you learn new. Maybe you're getting in a different position than you were in once before, and like with this I feel like you get a lot of money, and you meet somebody. That was the other thing. You meet somebody that comes out as a King of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be an earth sign, and I did see earth, right? Yeah, I also see earth in your blessings as well to look out for. So I do, when it comes to your money, that's what I pulled for this. King of Pentacles and Eight of Wands came out. And what I'm getting from this is that with the King of Pentacles, you're going to be meeting a masculine that has a lot of money that they it's interesting. I feel like they're older than you are as well, because I'm seeing a lot of gray and white hair, and they may have a dog. And the dog may like be, I'm hearing like a wolf or like some kind of a husky, but I'm seeing like a gray-haired dog, maybe with some black. It's like one of those dogs you can like, that'll go off the leash and walk with you side by side. This isn't an alpha. Okay, but I feel like he has a lot. He's a very wealthy man. Okay? But he earned it very much so. But he's also, so like, it's funny because he has like gray hair, but he looks so young and happy. And like, there is something about very happy. Could be independently wealthy. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing a lot of magic, and I'm also seeing like, I feel money will be very abundant this year for you in 2023. I don't think you'll have to worry about too many things. You'll have a lot of ideas, and you'll make a lot of money from these ideas that you use. I feel like it's like, I don't know, there's something about like warding off at some point, and now you don't have to ward off anymore because like they've stopped or something. That's for somebody specifically. But yeah, that's what I've got for your money and your work, which is funny because like I said, you got a developing career trait or promotion, and then you're in the right career job. Keep up the good work. You're doing awesome. For the people that know that they're in the right career, that they know they're on the right, right path, or you just needed some kind of clarification, there most definitely is something that will happen that will show you that you are in the right career or the right job. And I feel like it'll really like give you that push you needed to keep going. Also, you have, is this one I wanted to go into next? No. What does love hold for me? Okay, so that's what I was going to do next. So this is interesting, okay? Like, I love how these cards all kind of like add up. I'm going to put this over here. When it comes to love, you have, all right, so I feel like you're going to go on vacation somewhere. You're going to be enjoying some holiday time, or like I said, just going on vacation. And when you're on this vacation, I feel like this is when you end up realizing that you are absolutely lovable, that you deserve love, and that you can go for whatever it is or whoever you have your sights set on. I do feel like a new person will stir your romantic feelings at some point. Then you also have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. So I do feel like you have been closed off for a while to love. I feel like you've been healing from something. You also have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I feel like you've been hiding your feelings and somebody's been hiding their feelings from you. And it's like, I feel like there's something telling you you need to open up. You need to say something to the person that you've got in your mind. You also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. So if there's somebody around you, or if there's somebody you come across that you feel like you have a soul connection with, they want you to know that it is a soulmate of yours and that it will lead to a wedding. I do feel like you will end up marrying the soulmate, but it's like you have to find out how much you really do love, love yourself. I do feel like there is an option for new love coming into your life. And I feel like this new love could be your soulmate. If it's already a soulmate that's inside of your life and you have been questioning if they are, there is really a soul connection there, then, this is your confirmation. Yeah, this is most definitely that soul connection you've been looking for. I do also feel like there is somebody here that may be shocked by somebody asking them to marry them, and it's something this person's planned or known as soon as they met you, that this is something that they really wanted. I also have a feeling that this soulmate of yours may have a hard time showing their feelings. That's why they wear a mask, is because it's hard for them to show how they feel. Okay, and now we're gonna go into what to watch out for. So it is this. So we already did these career cards, so we'll move on from that. And where was it? Okay, so since we just did the romance, I want to just say, this soulmate is twin flame reunion, coming together to work on divine purpose. See, that's just so crazy. Yeah, that twin flame, and then here's the soulmate card. So, twin flame, soulmate, look at that shit. Coming together into a wedding. I don't know. It's just so fucking perfect. Tarot is so freaking awesome. Alright, anyways. You're gonna have a huge glow up, because again, I do feel like you're gonna find out, once you find the love that you have for yourself, I feel like this opens up so many doors for you. Because it's you start to realize, you don't need another person. Yes, it is also very nice to have another person, and then I have noticed a lot of people have a hard time with being, alone, but I feel like you find the solidarity in just being with yourself and finding the love that you've kind of been missing when it came to yourself as well. And as you find this, I feel like you're gaining so much confidence in yourself. You're starting to trust your intuition more, and I feel like that's something you may have had a hard time with. I'm sorry for the smoke. I have incense going. Trust your intuition. I feel like a lot of people doubt that they have intuition, but I feel like you may be one of those people that know instantly. And it's sometimes you may have a hard time listening to it, but they're telling you to listen to it, because there's something about a warning or something encouraging you to go for it. Now, a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people, but I feel like with you specifically, since you're a high priestess, I feel like you have this way of knowing sometimes when something's going to go good or bad. It's you feel it. It's like a flutter, I feel like. Well, it is for me. I don't know if it is for you, but I feel like you will know if it's good or if it's bad, if it's a warning or if it's encouraging. I do feel like when it comes to this, opening up your hearts to, I feel like who this right person is, or you'll know instantly when you meet this person, and it's encouraging you to go for it, and it has been for a while, but I feel like you've been, you haven't been. There's also something in you have the power to walk away at any time. So there could be a situation, it could be the job that you're thinking about, and it's you don't know if you should do it or not. You could be worried about money, if things will work out money wise, and just so you know, if you were to walk away from this job, you would have the money that you need. The universe will always give you exactly what you need. You just have to ask for it. It could also be talking about a certain toxic relationship in your life that you need to walk away from because, it's not doing you any good. I feel like it could be kind of, stressing you out a bit. I feel like there is something with this as well that your intuition's been trying to tell you. Like, if you get if you get headaches when you're around somebody, it's usually because, like, they're trying to put their energy onto you, or, like, it's just not really a great connection. I also feel like there could be somebody could be getting stomach aches before they could hang out with somebody. Their stomach hurts. Like, that's like letting you know, hey, this is toxic. Hey, maybe this isn't the somebody you should be hanging out with. Then you also have dreaming of lost loved one. There's a message they are trying to show you. So I feel like if you're dreaming about somebody that you had lost, there is a reason why you dream about people you had lost. This is them trying to communicate to you exactly what you need to know in your life of what's going on. So if you're dreaming about, for example, your father and your dad is like introducing you to somebody, it's like they're letting you know that there is somebody watching out over you, or that you will meet somebody very soon that looks like this, or their name is this. And to help them, or to like listen to them, there's something about that. There is also like, it could be a grandmother, and it's like they're showing you something, and it's like you didn't think about it, or you forgot about it, and it's like they want you to get back into it. It could be a hobby, it could be like a collection, it could be something in your home. Like, I feel like they're trying to tell you something because they want you to get back into it. There could be money in it, or there could be a happiness you didn't know before. But there is, like, it's up to you. It is who you dream of. And there is something they are trying to tell you. There's a message. Try to remember as soon as you wake up. Write it down. That helps me out, writing it down or typing it out. Just remembering it for as long as you possibly can. It also strengthens your mind. So that's a huge positive as well, as trying to remember your dreams. You also have action will be taken towards you that will surprise you. So I do feel like there's something that's going to come towards you that will surprise the hell out of you. I feel like they may come to you with a love offer. Because in the blessings, you have a blessing for good men and fathers. And then you have find peace from within, and you will find the answers you seek. So I feel like once you find this this confidence, this love in yourself, this is when you find the peace that you need, and that's when you find the answers that you seek. The things that you've been questioning, like not listening to when it comes to your intuition. And then for the blessings that to look out for and to not miss would be a blessing for good men and fathers. So again, there is a man that could be coming into your life. They could be a father of some sort. Okay, so it could be like they treat that dog as such, as their child, or they could actually have literally children. A blessing for solace and hope. Oh, I was told to mention, if you see a star, a sparrow, or a crown, some kind of antlers at this point, or when you meet a man that you kind of find interest in, a masculine, then this is a sign that this is the person that you're supposed to pay attention to. A blessing for solace and hope. Solace and hope. Why do I always say solace? So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of research this year, or in 2023. I feel you'll be doing research on things that you find interest in. Like, somebody could be into the occult, someone could be just into magic or spirituality, and it's like you do this research, and as you do it, you find a hope that you never felt, a peace that you had never really known. It could be actually in the wintertime when this happens. It's like you open a whole nother door you didn't know existed. A blessing for healing of injury or illness. But I said energy, so I feel like you could be an energy healer, or it's like you could be a Reiki healer. Like, I feel like you could be doing something with healing energy or healing injury or illness. Some sort of a healer. And there's like a mask that's over your face. It's like you're hiding who you are. You don't want somebody to completely see who you are. But you shine so bright even behind this mask. It's a little hard to shine behind a mask, so go you, healer. A blessing on a homecoming. So somebody will be coming into your life, to your home, and I feel like when this person comes in, like, I feel like it could be somebody that you've been separated from. This could be your twin flame, and it's like they come back into your life and they have some sort of a truth that they need to tell you. This could also be the action that surprises you. you'll be you have a blessing of forgiveness. So I feel like you will be forgiving somebody, and somebody might be forgiving you as well. And as you do this, as you forgive, this wisdom that comes to you will change your life, and it'll actually bring you like a peace and a clarity that I feel like you may never have really experienced, and a happiness, sunshine. Like, it brings all the mysteries to light. You also have a blessing to lift sadness. So I feel like you may be in a very depressed state, or you may be sad over some loss or something that has happened in your life. And, yeah. But I feel like the sadness may not last as long as you think. So it's like interesting. It's like one moon cycle of sadness. So like that may just be like what you have for like all of 1 year. It's like one cycle of sadness, one depression cycle. And then you have a blessing for a mother. So you may have a mother figure that comes into your life, or somebody may become a mother in 2023, may have become pregnant, or just end up adopting children. I feel like this is something you've been hoping for. And then a blessing of the earth. So I do feel like there's you'll be spending a lot of time with earth signs. You may be spending time with 3 specific ones. I feel like you'll feel at ease with these people as well. I also see you traveling, maybe hiking, or just spending times in trees, like somebody who's climbing a tree and just hanging out in a tree. Alright, so your charms, things to look out for, things to let you know you're on the right path. You have, she is wild and free. You may see a silhouette, or like, a silhouette is like if you're at the beach, for example, and the sun's just like at a certain level, you can only see, like, if you're like with a friend, you would only see like blackness. You'd see their outline. You wouldn't see any real features, because the way that you'd be looking at them would be like, I don't know, there's something about not seeing somebody quite clearly. And once you do see them for who they really are, you start to realize that they are a very wild and very free kind of person. Be starting to see more of a spiritual person. You may come across somebody named Bob, B-O-B. I feel like this person could have a lot of information for you, a lot of advice. Also, I'm hearing Bob has just like a significance in your love life. It could be the person that you're dreaming of as well, the one that's trying to give you information, or heads up. I see somebody letting go of a habit that they once had, like something that was really affecting their life in some kind of a way. They could have been making them sick. I see them letting go of this. I also see someone really experimenting with earth magic, or just herbs in general. So there is somebody that's in your life that is up to no good when it comes to you. Somebody could wish you harm. I also see watching a Harry Potter movie, or literally just coming across like some t-shirt or a hat that says, "I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good." And it's interesting because it's like this person wears it, but like there's something about them meaning you quite well. It's just something, that they're interested in. But I do also, again, see somebody that doesn't mean you well. But I feel like they're more in the background. You also have someone that doesn't want you to blame them for something. So somebody wants to come forward because they don't want you to blame them for something. So like they want to tell you what's going on. I also feel like they didn't do whatever it is that they were being blamed for in the first place. And that's why they, it's like they want to come clean about what really happened. I feel like this could be the action that they're talking about. So again with stars, so somebody could have tattoos of stars, or there's just something in general about stars that I feel like you may become enlightened, or you may figure something out. when it comes. Oh, I also feel like you're going to be like unlocking. Okay, that's what it is. You're like unlocking this potential you didn't know you really had in order to become the star that you always were supposed to be. That's for somebody specifically. So again, pay attention to your dreams. You're going to be having a lot of dreams in 2023. I feel like your dreams may also they're showing you things that I feel like you don't quite see. Like that's the interesting thing about dreams. Is that like they do show things like that you subconsciously take in, and in your unconscious state of mind, this is when these things come up. And these things, the reason why you didn't really notice them before is because you were ignoring them, or there was just a lot going on. So now this is the time for you to filter through and go through what you'd seen or things that you had heard that you didn't quite process at the time for some dreams. But I also feel like there's things in your past that I feel like it's trying to bring up, or things that you need to see differently. I also feel like you could be really connecting with somebody in your dreams as well. I feel like somebody is sending you music. You could be listening to a lot of 70s and 80s music. 60s, what I heard. My bad. Very different. But I do feel like somebody could own a record player. You could come across, somebody that actually has a record player, and you put a record on the thingy, and I just see somebody moving the arm of it and like setting it down just slightly on a certain song, like they know exactly where it goes on the record player, on the record. I also see somebody could be knitting or crocheting a lot, making, somebody could have a knit sweater that you find very comfortable. You could buy a new knit sweater this year. A French horn. You could hear a French horn. You could be hearing horns. Car horn I heard as well. Something that may startle you, and I don't know, something about being startled by a horn. So you got one that came out, so you could be meeting the one. That's what I got, her meeting the one. And then you have the only initial that came out for you would be B. So you could be meeting somebody with the initial B, or this could be the one, the name with the B. Be your own hero is what I heard. But I also, Brian, boys, I don't know, maybe somebody lives in Boise. Not really getting a lot on there. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, my pile one. I hope this was helpful. I hope that 2023 will bring you everything that you truly have been wanting and wishing for. Good luck in every aspect of your life, and I hope that you have a good one. So may we meet again. Bye! Oh, it's gonna so hurt. I'm gonna do it on the lighter. Ooh, that was a good crack. All right. I need another drink. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose the sun card, the sun ring, this is your pile. Sorry. It's not zooming in on it, but you know what yours looks like. Anyways, that's so pretty. I wore it like the first day I got it, turned my finger green, but you know, it is what it is. Still pretty, and I'll still wear it. I just have to remember to take them off. Okay, so I'm going to start off with whom you'll be spending time with most in 2023. So you also got to have a lot of advice with your the zodiac sign, the moonology cards. Okay, so that's what I use. But with the zodiac signs, which is what I with my intentions, you still got a lot of advice. So I'm gonna give you that as well. Virgo and Gemini came out though, so you have nothing is yet set in stone, and you are good enough when it comes to a Virgo. So you need to remember that something's not set in stone, like something's not permanent. It may not even happen, but it may happen. Like it's up to you, I feel like, because you need to realize how good you really are. You need to realize you're good enough. You also have communication is key. With the Gemini, be bold and make the first move. You're very close to achieving your goal and hold your vision. So I feel like you're kind of losing faith on something, and you just need to hold your vision a little bit longer because it will come into fruition. You just need to keep holding it. Again, you're very close to achieving this goal. But you also should be bold and make the first move. I feel like it comes to whoever you want, like the Virgo or the Gemini. But I also feel like when you're being bold and making this first move, the communication is key in any relationship that you're in, especially when it comes to people that are closest and the people that you love. Communicate with them so that things don't, get misunderstood and nobody gets hurt. All right, so we're going to jump into how your work and how your money will go. So I'm going to start with how your work will go. You got 4 of Pentacles. Excuse me. So I do feel like you'll be it's like I feel like somebody's trying to save their job. They're trying to save a lot of money. It's like they I feel like you're looking towards the future. You're working very hard. I also feel like you're looking for, waiting for something as well to come across. Maybe you're waiting for a home or the right property. It's like that's what you're saving up for, is the right property. So you're working hard. That's what's going to be happening with work. I don't think you'll be, I don't think you're changing jobs or anything like that. I just see somebody working very hard for a goal that they have in mind, some sort of property or some home that they really wish, that they're really manifesting. They've been saving the money for it, and this person is very protected. And your dreams will be coming true. When it comes to money, I see somebody having a really great idea. They're coming up with a really phenomenal idea, and they put forth the energy for this. It's like they have a big audience as well, as what I'm seeing. You could own a black cat with a little white spot I'm seeing, on the chest. But I see somebody coming up with this really brilliant idea that they have within themselves and putting forth with it, telling the universe this is what I want and going for it. By the way, for the money, how your money will go, you got Queen of Wands and 5 of Swords. Do think there is some kind of conflict. You could be spending too much money. So you might want to watch that. I also see somebody getting a lot of headaches when they're around somebody, and specifically. And it's weird that I'm seeing blood down below. It's like somebody is hurting this other person, hurting you when it comes to money. It could be somebody at your work that you're having issues with, or somebody's trying to block your money. really see somebody holding their head from some sort of a headache, and it's like some sort of stress when it comes to money. Maybe you're afraid you're letting too much go. But I do feel like this, you will have some sort of an idea that is actually going to be very abundant. You're going to get a lot of money from this. And now we're going to jump into what does love hold for you in 2023. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I do feel like there's something that you're going to forgive when it comes to your parents. It's like something you understand now that you didn't once before. It could be somebody that's passed over, like a family member that's passed over that you finally heal from. Maybe finally letting them go. You also have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I do feel like there's somebody that you've been dreaming about, or that you feel very passionate about, and it's like you allow yourself to be very passionate when it comes to them as well. I'm also hearing about healing family issues. You could be drawn to pile 1, so you might want to check it out, but they also were dreaming about a family member that was trying to give them a message. So you might be dreaming about a family member that has passed on, and it's like you heal this relationship that you had with them through these dreams. You have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you may become literally engaged. But I also see somebody just like, I feel like somebody may step out of their comfort zone, and as they step out of their comfort zone, that's when they meet somebody. I feel like this person could read a lot, write a lot. I feel like they write. They could have written something for you, and this is what leads to your engagement. You have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, so you're going to be really into this person. It's like sparks fly every time you're with them. You have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I do feel like once you find the confidence in yourself and you start loving yourself more, this is when you start you may meet somebody, and that's when you start falling for this person, and that's where this chemistry and this passion will end up coming together. You have is it blessings? I don't think it's blessings yet. What does love for? Oh yeah, what to watch out for. So this is the second time I've had to say this, which is interesting. I do feel like, yes, somebody is trying to screw with your money, but I feel like you're very protected. You are safe. It's okay to be you. It's okay to relax. So I feel like you've gone through some stuff in the past, and it's like your angels want you to know that it's okay, that you can relax now, that time is over. It's okay not to worry too much about whatever it is that is a worry on your mind. There is also look at things from a different perspective. So in 2023, there's something that you're going to need to take a step back from and look at it differently, because it might actually help you in the long run. You have someone will show you love that will surprise you, showing you respect. So you may actually somebody might actually show you respect in your workplace that might actually really surprise you. Or someone will show interest in you that you never thought would be interested in you in that way, in a romantic way. You'll also be getting something new to you. So this card is it's an interesting card. This card usually means that it's somebody is giving you something that was once theirs, they don't want it anymore, so they're giving it to you. But this thing that they're giving to you is actually something you can very much use, or something that you really needed. But yeah, it's usually from like a friend or a family member that's giving you something that was once theirs that will benefit you in the long run. And then you have judgment only takes you so far. Be open and loving. So I do feel like, again, this is where the different perspective comes into light, because I do feel like you're going to misjudge somebody, and that's why they're asking you to be open, to be loving, to be fair with this person, because like you don't know who they are, and judging somebody is not it's not for you. That's for God, and God has to decide. So I do feel like they're trying to ask you to don't judge, to be open. We are all human. We all make mistakes. If you have to look at this person like a child, just like learning how to walk. Of course, they're going to fall down. Everybody falls down. It's getting back up. Be the person that wants to help them get back up. And then you have making healthy life choices, making changes. So I do feel like in 2023, you'll be making a lot more healthy life choices for yourself. You may be changing the way that you eat. I also see, because I do see peppers, somebody may become a vegetarian, liking spicier foods. I also see like tea, so you could be switching drinks up instead of drinking so much caffeine. It's like you replace it with a tea that has caffeine, a lower concentration of caffeine, or none at all. I'm also seeing, like, again, so eating healthier, drinking healthier. I also see somebody doing something, some sort of a transformation, maybe working out, but there's some sort of a transformation in their image that makes them look different. I'm also seeing somebody just cutting people out of their life so that they can move forward in their life, and so that they can, I feel like they're going towards their life purpose, their divine purpose. You also have be on your own side. Don't down yourself. You are amazing, and tell yourself this. Again, with the loving yourself first. I feel like you've had a lot of people that have been against you in your life. You could have had like this option, or you could have had this you could have had somebody that you were really interested in, and it's like they didn't choose you. They had the option to be with you. They had a lot of options, but they didn't go towards you. And it's like that could have really messed with you for a while. And they're like asking you to be on your own side. Don't down yourself. Like, so what? That person just doesn't see who you really freaking are. You guys weren't supposed to be together, like that just wasn't meant to happen. But I do feel like you have a way of putting yourself down. You're like, oh, it's because I didn't do this, or it's because I'm not pretty, or it's because I don't have, like I'm not smart enough. Like, no, it's none of that. You guys were just not supposed to happen. Like maybe down the line, this person will see who you really are, but it's up to you if you want to let them in your life or not. Okay. Also, like, so yes, you are amazing, and tell yourself this. So I feel like you need to do something about looking in the mirror a little more and actually seeing how amazing and how beautiful or handsome that you truly are. I feel like you're not seeing that. And then you have be honest. What do you really want? So I feel like you're not being honest with yourself about something, and in 2023 you're going to something's going to be like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I should be going through for. Why am I not going for it? So, like, I feel like you're going to really be looking at what it is that you truly want in 2023 and start going for it. The blessings that you don't, to look out for, to not miss, would be a blessing on your intuition. So listen to your intuition even when you don't, quite believe it. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition a little bit more. Also, I'm seeing somebody looking into different divination tricks. But yeah, that is what it is. It's like you're looking into different things that work more for you. Also, just I feel like somebody really just needs to listen to their intuition when it comes to certain things and certain people. It's like you kind of second guess yourself, and it's like you don't need to do that, because there's a reason why you felt that or thought that in the first place. And I feel like that's something that you're going to have to really see. I just saw 5252. A blessing on a home. So I feel like if you've been, I did see somebody trying to save up for a house. So, I feel like if you've been saving for a house in 2023, you will be moving into this new home. You will be having a new home. So I'm also being drawn to 3. So there could be something with 3. It could be 3 homes, 3 children, 3 pets, something with 3 in it. I feel like this is exactly what you've been looking for. I'm also seeing a lot of earth signs as well. Did you have earth signs? I think you did. I think you had a Virgo or something. Yeah. So yeah, you could be finding a new home with a Virgo, but definitely seeing somebody moving into a new home or a new area in general. Blessing on your health. So I feel like in 2023, you'll be very healthy. You'll be very optimistic. I feel like changing up the way you eat, the things that you intake, the things that you watch. I feel like this all has a way of affecting you, your mental health, and also the way that you sleep, and just pretty much everything, really. And I feel like you actually start noticing that, and you only take in what you know is good for you, what you feel is right for you. And this really benefits your health. So I feel like in 2023, you'll be very healthy. A blessing on a resolution. So I do feel like you'll be coming to a lot of like a lot of resolutions. Like I feel like there's something in particular that you have been holding the truth to your chest for a very long time, and I feel like there's something about finally like sticking with it, finally saying what it is. I feel like something's been holding you down for a long time though. I feel like you end up this year, there's some sort of a armor, some sort of a protection that is around you that you hold close to your chest, but you still go forward. You still move forward. Like with the message or with whatever it is that you need to. And then a blessing to heal a relationship. So if there is a relationship in your life that has, died down or you don't think is going to come to life, I feel like there is going to be some healing in your relationships. I'm seeing 3 in particular. And I'm also seeing somebody hugging you. So I do feel like there is some relationships in your life that will be healed in 2023. There could be a love relationship. I'm also seeing friendships, family relationships. Seeing somebody finding peace and healing all of these relationships. I feel like your spirit animals, your spirit guides have really been talking to you, like telling you, hey, this is something you need to really work on. And it's interesting. I also see like healing relationships in the form of people that you have lost in your life, like healing how you felt from them or what you did or did not do when they were around. All right. And now we're going to move into like charms and like things to look out for. You could come across like symbols or such. It's so weird, but I got that you're going to get the tea. Somebody's going to tell you something that you weren't expecting, and it's like going to change your perspective. And again, somebody's switching from something and starting to drink a lot more tea in their life. A Red Hot Chili Peppers song could come on, and when this song comes on, you may actually like feel the like, I don't know, it's like somebody's dancing to it or singing to it, and you may come across somebody else that is singing or dancing to it that really changes like your outlook or your perspective. It could be the person that you're interested in, this person you end up coming across. You also have a very some healing again from your childhood. I feel like you're doing a lot of healing in 2023. I also see somebody on a swing in a dress, barefoot, just playing on a swing. I feel like somebody's just really enjoying their life, and they feel very free. Somebody could be going to a park and playing at the park. Somebody's pushing somebody on the park on the swing. I also see a lot of, again, protection. I feel like you are very protected. But I also feel like you are very, you're very psychic, I feel like you have gifts, you have these, you may not realize what it really is. Like, some of you may have just thought everybody has it, but it's like, no, dude, not everybody has this. And somebody might tell you this, and you're like, oh, and it's like, because of that, that's when you start, I feel like, making money. I also feel like there could be lots of spiritual warfare on you. Somebody could be like screwing with you spiritually. They're trying to put magic on you. But I see you being protected from this. I see you fucking somebody like a rabbit. Excuse my language, but I really do. Somebody could also have a rabbit, or I hear white rabbit. Something specific about this rabbit. What is it about the rabbit? I feel like if you may get a pet rabbit, or you may see a white rabbit running across the grass, and as you see this white rabbit, something will click for you, something will, like some sort of epiphany hits you. You also have a compass, so you could be looking at a compass, looking for your way. You could be hiking somewhere. You could also be looking at the compass on a map, trying to find your way to a certain place. I do see somebody taking a road trip with somebody, and you sitting in shotgun, you calling shotgun, and you playing with the music. and the driver's like, no, I don't like that song. And you're like, well, I do like that song. And, like, you kind of fight over the music, and they're like, well, I'm the driver. So, I don't know. There's something, a little, like, fight during a road trip. I also see, again, like, trying to figure out north, south, east, west, like, the compass. Like, trying to figure out which way you're going for, like, maybe a road trip or just on a hike trip. But I also see maybe on a boat as well. So your intuition is going to be very powerful in 2023. That you're going to be listening to it quite a bit. I also feel like you may be starting to notice like other people's emotions around you. You'll be feeling it a little bit more, and some of it might be trying to affect you. That's why you might end up needing to find some kind of way to shield yourself. But again, your intuition is going to be very powerful in 2023. Somebody's going to tell you that they love you, that they want to be with you, they want to give you their heart in 2023. And this person's very, very protective of you as well. You may take a picture that you really love as well. Like, I feel like it could be a picture of yourself, like a selfie, but it could also be a picture of, like, again, with nature, or there's something that is just a picture that truly makes your heart do, like, a double take. I also, see somebody looking at a picture of you often, and they're very happy. They're very peaceful when they think of it. Again, I see somebody changing their image, and like when they look in the mirror, they don't look the same anymore. Somebody could be dyeing their hair, getting a piercing, getting their teeth done in some sort of way. I see somebody looking in a mirror, and they're looking back. It's like they're looking at something from their past. And it's like when they look in the mirror. So they could, like, notice something different when they look in the mirror. Like, yeah, I mean, like, notice something different. Like, hey, I have this similar quality, this similar traits to this person that I never noticed before. Okay, so your letter that came out is D. And I'm hearing somebody with the letter D has a key to something that you need. That is like how it came out in my mind too. D has the key to what you need. I also feel like this person could have like literally the key to your heart. There's some sort of secret that they have to tell you. I hear 28 days later. That's a movie. Somebody could be watching that, or you could be watching that with somebody. 28. So I'm hearing maybe February. Something could be happening in February. I hear two people coming together. 2 more days. I don't know what that's for. Well, I mean, technically it's the New Year. Something could happen on New Year's Day. I'm also hearing August. Like, I heard the 8th month, so then I was, like, counting in my head in August. It was right. So I have to stop doubting myself when it comes to that stuff. But something could really happen in August that's really mine. Like, something very specific could happen in August. But this is all I've got for you, my pile 2. I hope it was helpful. If it did, please hit that like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you. So may we meet again. Bye! Yum, yum, yum for my tum-tum-tum. this is that pile. Okay, my pile 3. If you chose the moon ring, one second, I'll grab it for you. You chose this super duper cute ring. This is your pile. Okay, so I'm going to take a drink really quick. I'm going to start off with who you'll be spending the most time with in 2023. I pulled some Moonology, so there is also advice that comes with it. And then I'll get into the work stuff. Alright. A personal issue reaches resolution with a Cancer. Work through your fears when it comes to a Scorpio moon. That was weird. I don't usually say that. Anyway, your dreams need a practical plan when it comes to a Taurus. Your commitment is being tested. Have faith in your dreams, and adjustments are required. I feel like you're losing faith in your dreams. There's something that you really have in mind, something you've been trying to manifest, and it's like you've been losing faith in it. But you need to know that adjustments are required. There's something you're going to have to do. There's some things you're going to have to change. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like it's very much tested when it comes to your dreams, like this thing you've been manifesting. You need a practical plan when it comes to a Taurus. And then, again, work through your fears when it comes to a Scorpio. So there could be something that you're afraid to admit or something you're afraid to do when it comes to a Scorpio. And a personal issue reaches resolution with a Cancer. So there's something that's some kind of understanding that comes between you and a Cancer. Okay, when it comes to work, how will work go? You got 3 cards. I asked for 1 and I got 3 cards. What a shocker. So you got 4 of Cups, the Fool, and the Chariot. So you got a lot of shit happening at work, okay? So I feel like you've been waiting for something that you're not seeing, something that is literally being handed to you, some sort of an offering, but you're waiting. You're just bored, sitting there out of your mind. I feel like you are very bored for some reason. You have all of these offers, but it's like it's not the offer that you want. But that offer is being offered to you. I just don't think you're seeing it. You could be ignoring it or just not seeing it. But with this comes, with this thing you're not seeing, comes a whole new venture, a whole new beginning, something completely different than you had known before. It's like you'd be taking a leap of faith. But you had to make a decision. That's what's happening at work. You need to make a decision about work. I'm seeing light and dark, which is interesting. So it could be something to do with, like, you could be needing to stay somewhere, because I'm also seeing somebody needing to travel for work or wanting to travel for work, but also taking all your stuff, so you may need to move. I am seeing somebody taking a leap of faith in going towards what they really want when it comes to their career. You could be leaving a job, or you could be getting promoted to do something completely different that inspires you. But it will be a whole new beginning when it comes to work. And when it comes to money, how your money will go in 2023, you have, again, you're waiting on something. I just keep seeing waiting. You've got 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and 6 of Cups. So you're waiting on something, some kind of a wish that you put out there, some kind of manifestation that you're waiting on. It's like you're making a decision of which one to do, which one to go for. And it's like somebody from your past, somebody that you feel has grown, or you may have grown with them. Some decision returning to your past. But I also feel like maybe you're waiting on a court hearing or something and seeing how your money is going to come out of this. Seeing 6. This may have some kind of significance to you. It could be like a favorite number, but I feel like 6 figures, I don't know, that's a little weird. Maybe that's what you get out of it. Maybe you're suing somebody, and that's what you'll get out of it. Oh, it could be 6 months. I'm also seeing like getting to know somebody after 6 months, and as you get to know this person, you guys actually get like, so I'm also seeing like a golden cup, like a golden bowl, like could be divine. Like this is supposed to be divinely given. All right, now we're going to move on to what does love hold for you in 2023? This is that pile. Okay. So you got a few different things that came out. You need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I feel like maybe the Cancer is your ex, okay? And you could be going through a divorce with this person or something with the courts. And it's like you're waiting for this to go through so that you can make your decision, so you can move forward. But you do need to clear your energy of this person. Not think about them so much. Not look at pictures. Don't dwell on this person. Because it's unrequited love. Like, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this person didn't even love you. They were seeing everything else but you. They just liked what you gave them. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I do feel like there is somebody maybe in your friend group or somebody that you may be like lightly acquainted with that you may actually feel a connection with, that you may be having a hard time asking to talk with or to like. I also see like you talking, like saying like, I don't know, it's like you are like, hey, have you seen this person? How have they been? And it's like this person's like, oh, they've been really good, you know, they're not there anymore, or they like something changed about this person, or, you know, like it's like they're hearing news about you through one of their friends. What? Interesting. You also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I do feel like as you forgive, so here's the thing about forgiving. Don't forget to forgive yourself, okay? Like, I feel like you need to realize there were things you didn't know that it's like you are kind of mad at yourself for not seeing things in your past that you should have seen. But you didn't know back then. You know now because you have seen that and you look back and you see that. So don't be mad at yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing back then because you know now, okay? You also have, there's something about releasing somebody that has really done you harm and forgiving them. Because here's a really messed up thing when you think about it, okay? So majority of the time, people will hurt you in the way that they're afraid to be hurt the most, or in a way that they've been hurt the most because they're afraid you're going to do it to them. There are instances also where just some people just don't have a fucking heart. But those people are karmic most of the time. It's like you're dealing with some kind of karma you're letting go of and you're learning from as well. So I feel like you don't make the same mistakes. But you have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I do feel like there is some kind of a connection, like somebody from your past life I keep hearing twin flame, but I didn't want to say that I'm trying to move away from that. But I do feel like you will be connecting with somebody from your past life, and you're going to be getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like there's somebody from your past life that you end up getting to know just a little bit more, but you only end up doing this by forgiving and learning and releasing your ex, forgiving and learning from that relationship, and letting your friends help you out. Talking to your friends. I also feel like this person that you're going to be getting to know, it's like you actually may not have expected this kind of like bond between this person, but it's like you learn a lot. You see the connection far more clearly than you had before. Okay, next is what to watch out for. Alright, this is the sad part, and then there are some really great parts, but first off, we're going to start light, and then we'll get into the harsher things. So trust yourself. You know more than you realize, and you don't want to hurt yourself. So I feel like there is something that you are ignoring yourself when it comes to, it could be a relationship or a certain situation, and it's like you know exactly what's going to happen. You know how it's going to turn out, but it's like you keep lying to yourself because like you don't want to leave that situation, and you feel like you're giving up on it, but you need to realize sometimes it's just not meant to be. Sometimes it's just supposed to be a fling. Sometimes you're just supposed to learn from the situation and then move forward. Like, it's okay to let go of things. If it's not doing you good or they're not doing them good, then why stick in the situation? You also have to realize that you need to trust yourself because you personally do not want to hurt yourself, okay? You may have done some self-sabotaging things in your past, but I feel like you may be finally at the point where you just want you want to heal and you want your heart to be happy. I feel like you really just need to choose happiness. You also have choose happiness, so I feel like you need to realize it's a choice in your life. It's not something that, that happens when you reach a certain goal. Of course, you're happy for a moment, but what happens after that, reaching that goal, I feel like you just need to realize that happiness is a choice, and it could be your choice. You also need to get out of your head about something and just do it. So I feel like you've really been, you're in your head a lot. Like, you've been in your head too much. You could have an air sign in your chart somewhere. I'm feeling like it could be in your moon, or it could be your sun, but I feel like you've been in your head too much. You've been way in there, and you're just you're telling yourself, oh no, I can't do this, but you just need to do it. Whatever it is that you've been in your head about way too much, where you've been thinking about when you've been trying to figure out if you should do it, just do it. Just go for it and do it. Because it's your time to shine. You need to get out and do exactly what it is that you feel so drawn to do. The reason you feel so drawn to do it in the first place is because you're supposed to shine. You're supposed to do this. If you've had something on your mind, if you've been asking the universe a certain question, the answer is yes. Okay, so this is your confirmation for whatever it is that you've been asking or that you're looking for. Your answer is yes. So that is on you. I'm not 100% sure. If you're wondering if there is somebody that's your twin flame, the answer is yes. If it's I don't know, it's up to you. It's your question. Alright, now we're going to get into the kind of a little sad, and then we'll get back into happy. So, in 2023, there is going to be somebody that is very close to you, or it could be you yourself, that gets very sick. It could come on from a cough or a migraine, something that is actually very powerful. It'll bring somebody to their knees. That'll make them sick, and they'll go into the hospital. And when this person goes into the hospital, you're never going to meet them again. So they're going to die there. Whoever it is, there's somebody that's going to be sick, and they're going to get very sick. And so, like, if they go into the hospital, I feel like I just need to tell you, if you don't know if you should see them or not, yes, you should, because that's the last time you'll see them. And I hate being the bearer of bad news, but I have to also say it. It's just how it is. But the thing about this person is, that gets really sick, you're never going to meet them again in this life, and I feel like in the next life as well. The contract is voided. This person could have gotten sick because of things that they've been doing that you may not have known of, or that you did know about. This person will complain about their body hurting in places that never hurt before. Okay, going into happier things. Mentor opening up your mind. So I feel like there could be a mentor that comes into your life that really opens up your mind, and it's I feel like this person could introduce you into like spirituality, or even a different different language. I was gonna say, like, I don't know, there's something they're mentoring you on, teaching you about, that really broadens your horizons, and it makes you see things in a different light that you had never really thought to or learned how to do before. I also feel like this person teaches you how to fall in love with yourself, to start understanding things about yourself that you didn't really see before. I feel like this person is going to teach you, like, how to see the beauty in who you are. And it's like, I don't know, there's just something really fucking beautiful about it. But yes, so this person teaches you how to understand yourself, how to fall in love with yourself, your dark and your light. Everybody has both. Then you have look at a star and make a wish. Now make it happen. So you could look at the stars at some point, and it's like you're like see a shooting star, and I feel like you're gonna make a wish. But here's the thing about those wishes: you have to also put forth effort. If you want something to happen, you have to put in a little effort yourself. The universe wants to give you what you want, but you have to show the universe you can A, take it, and B, that you will be very appreciative of it, and that you're making the effort to get it. You have people who are competing for your attention. So I do feel like you could be a very good looking person, and then there's a lot of people that are interested in you. I also feel like there's something about, you could be getting a lot of messages, and it's like a lot of, like, I'm seeing instant messages, or I don't know, text messages, and you keep overlooking a specific one that you need to look at. Because, like, I feel like all this competition, all this competing for your attention is like distracting you from the one thing that you're supposed to be concentrating on. I don't know. All right, and then you have blessings to look for and not miss in 2023. So I feel like if you've been in your head a lot, if you've been really stressed about a lot of things, you will finally have a peace of mind. Something will make you feel at peace once more. I'm seeing somebody with long curly hair. So somebody with long curly hair could give you long brown curly hair is what I heard. Somebody could be giving you a peace of mind. I'm also seeing some sort of a connection, and a very different kind of connection. I'm also seeing Beauty and the Beast for some reason when I look at this. Like, so you could be watching Beauty and the Beast with this person or something, or you could feel like that's the kind of connection that you guys have. You also have a blessing of protection, so you'll be very protected in 2023. Now, I feel like it's your ancestors and God, of course, watching over you and Goddess, but I feel like it's also entities as well. There's something about being watched about. I'm also seeing very long legs. A blessing of fire. So there's something, I'm hearing something gives you your fire back, gives you your passion back. You could have lost your fire for a while, and it's like you come across somebody that, like, enchants you, makes you feel again. I'm not sure what that's about. I feel like I'm connecting with a masculine energy. A blessing on your wisdom. So in 2023, I feel like you're going to be sharing your wisdom with others. You may come across a connection that you have with animals, or talk about your connection with animals. I'm also being drawn to swirls. Create a tattoo with swirls, or come across somebody with a tattoo of swirls. Okay, this is the one. All right, so these two cards kind of came out together. So a blessing for unity where once there was division, and a blessing on a new venture. So I feel like there could be some kind of a relationship or something that you could be separated from somebody and you will reunite. And once you guys reunite, you'll start this new venture together. And I feel like whatever it is, you'll reach your mark. You will go exactly where you're supposed to be. I feel like this person that you will also be reconnecting with, you may have some kind of a psychic connection with them as well. All right, and now we're going to move on to charms to look out for. Things that you'll be coming across in 2023. To let you know you're either on the right path or things to look out for. Ooh, somebody is trolling you like nobody's business. Like, I feel like there's somebody that's undermining you in some sort of way. Something about feeling doubts. Like, this person is making you feel doubtful about something, and like in particular. There's also something about this person is very dirty as well. I'm hearing dirty, icky. You have a bad witch that's around you. I feel like this person could be, because you also have potions, so I feel like this person could be putting potions inside of your drinks or in something that you're eating when you're not looking. Like, I just heard cook for yourself. Just cook for yourself for a little bit so you know exactly what's going into your food, what's going into your drink without somebody messing with it. Yeah. All right. You also have, I'm seeing a purple moon. There is no such thing as a purple moon. I would know if there was a purple moon. Anyways, you could be walking through the woods and look at the moon, and there's something specific about the moon. I'm also hearing somebody looks at the moon as much as you do. But you wouldn't know because you never asked? I don't know. You never knew. That's weird. See, I feel like I am talking to a masculine. Okay, so you could either own a gun, but I feel like somebody means you trouble. Somebody wants to hurt you. Like, really hurt you. And the interesting thing is I feel like this person is close to you. Now, I want you to know, okay, you also got protection, okay? Angel protection. You see this little angel? He's a super cute little angel dude, and he's got a back because he's protecting. He's going to beat anybody's fucking ass that comes near you, all right? So, just want you to know that even though you got this bad, dumb witch that's around you that is trying to poison you, that is making you feel like you're not doing any good and is belittling you. You know, this kind of sounds familiar a little bit. I think I did a reading once, like a couple times actually, about somebody belittling this person that they're with, and it's like this person feels like they can't really do any better, or the person that they really wanted was like, you know, like they weren't good enough for them or something, but like it's just crap. It's just crap. You're being divinely guided to do a specific thing, and you're being protected because of this. Somebody feels very protective of you, actually, as well. Now, this person might be a very shiny, I heard shiny, very bright, but I feel like they're very protective of you. They wouldn't let anything happen to you. I'm hearing Ley. That's weird. Somebody is classy as fuck around you, or pretending to be classy is what I heard. But I also do see somebody that's very classy, somebody you'll be spending a lot of time with. Somebody might cuss a lot. Fuck might be one of their favorite words. Somebody around you wears glasses, thick-rimmed glasses. That's weird, but I'm kind of like seeing if there's something off about the glasses. Maybe it's the person. There's something off about the person. I see a suitcase. So in 2023, you will be packing a suitcase and going somewhere. You could be going on a vacation or switching locations. You also have a squirrel. So you could be very busy. You move around a lot. You have a lot of energy. You are also, I see you're hiding something. You're putting something aside for later use or for you later. You also have 5. Okay, so 5 in numerology means change. It means big change, okay? So I do feel like you have this really big change coming towards you, but I'm also hearing some sort of a conflict. So there may be a conflict in this move that you make, this huge change. I'm seeing a pull along RV, so you could have an RV, or you could come across a pull along. Somebody you know could be in an RV. You could spend time in it. You also have love and be loved. So I feel like this is for you. Somebody loves you and they will always love you. I don't think there's something you could do. It's an unconditional love that somebody feels for you. You also have somebody who's very tired, very confused when it comes to this relationship. I heard somebody could be watching this Smurf movie with somebody. Somebody can be very crafty. I'm also seeing something being fixed that you thought that was once broken, which is interesting because that one card came out, a blessing of unity where there was once division. So the person that you could be reconnecting with could be a very crafty person. They could have a hot glue gun. You could end up using their hot glue gun. Again, with the peace, I feel like if you have had a lot of drama going on in your life, in 2023, you will find so much peace once you make the decisions that you know you need to make. I also see you traveling. Again, I see you traveling, but I saw the suitcase too. So you could be traveling somewhere or moving into somewhere that's different than you are in now. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile 3. If you resonate with this video or with this pile, please hit that like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. That's all I've got for you. Maybe we meet again. Bye.